Brian Weber, Melissa Powell back with you. The stars have been shining here on Mont Lake, heading into the final rotation, capping our triple header today here on Pac-12 Networks. Fans of all ages getting ready for what should be a juicy final rotation. Earlier today, there was an upset. California has a litany of talented gymnasts to rely on, but the 11th ranked Golden Bears lost on the road in Arizona, who are having a quality year. Gym Cats at number 23 in the nation, but Cal had a couple wobbly routines, and Utah keeps it going. Another plus 197 score. They've not had to settle for anything less than that brilliant number all season long, and that's the exact same profile for UCLA. 197 plus in their first 3 meets this year. They'll try to maintain it tomorrow in Northern California against Tabitha Yim's team. You'll see that top 25 encounter here on Pac-12 Networks, 4 o'clock West Coast time. UCLA with all Americans all across the roster. The reigning national champions, currently number 2 in the nation. And what will be the last year for the Hall of Fame career of Miss Valerie Condos Field, saying goodbye to our sport, trying to wrap it up with yet another national championship, taking on a Stanford team that leans on Kyla Bryant, the sophomore, who has been special in the all-arounds. So we're set to go with the final rotation on beam. You saw the confirmation of what I was talking about. Oregon State merely number 29 in the nation in this event. Lowry was phenomenal earlier. She went 9.875 on floor, 9.75 on bars.
And in the leadoff spot here for the 3rd consecutive week, hoping to set a calm, clean tone as she does right there with that flight series. Such a consistent gymnast for the Beavers, has hit 34th out of 35 routines coming into tonight. There on the side aerial. Super clean, just a front full dismount left and a solid stick. Great lead off from Isis Lowry.
She's been a capable beam worker throughout her career, with 9.825 week 1 in the quad meet, a new career high, coming off a 9.725 last week against Utah.
Here's the wobble on that side aerial, just doesn't get her hips over the top square, but comes back with a perfect landing on that front full dismount. Putting the pressure on the Huskies from routine 1.
Washington ranked inside the top 25 in all 4 events, but there's got to be a premier event, and there's got to be a worst event, and this year, for whatever reason, it's been on floor, although the Gym Dogs were special last year, top 10 throughout the season. Here is Amara Cunningham, went 9.725 in her lone event tonight on vaults.
They have the power, they just need to clean up the landing. So this tumbling pass, well done from Amara. The power events are her strength, floor and vault. She can do much more difficult tumbling. Coach Ray just wants to keep it simple.
The freshman from Nyack, New York, 9.725 week 1 against Nebraska, 9.75 last week against Arizona.
That was a fantastic double pike second pass. Perfect form. She was a late addition to the UW roster, committed to another school. When there was a coaching change there, reopened her recruitment. Huskies sure glad that she landed here. Throws up the dubs before her final tumbling pass. 2.5 twist. difficulty and a solid landing from the freshman. Great routine from Cunningham.
2 years ago, Amara won the New York State title in the all-around, coming from the Empire State here to the Northwest.
You see that double pike, legs glued together, perfect landing. The judges look for that front foot to stay put, just like it did on that last pass. Legs a little bit sloppy on that twist, but super difficult to end there with those 2.5 twists.
One of a half dozen freshmen on this very young team. Lowry, 9.85, the Cat Burr, outstanding night. And this freshman, Maddie Dagan, has been effective. 9.825 on the table, 9.8 flat on beam, rather on the floor the last time out. Let's see what she can do here on beam.
Super clean, acrobatic series. Very nice so far. Like how she dances right out of that leap series. May have been a fantastic cover either way. Couldn't tell.
Had a stellar debut. Week 1 in her collegiate premiere, a 9.825.
Sets up for the dismount. Aerial foot, just the teeniest of hops. But what a great set from the freshman.
Who twice finished second on beam at the Junior Nationals. And a big hug from head coach Tanya Chaplin.
There's that aerial layout full. Super excited, and her teammates holding on and then celebrating the stick. Fantastic job.
Cunningham on 9.775.
And there was a change in the lineup here. At least Race Stats subs in Brenna Brooks for Monica Riley. It was one of those at the last minute. She wanted to be able to make the change. The freshman got the call.
Then a vote of confidence from her head coach after Brooks was the late scratch on vault and had a miscue on bars, a 9.6, but bounced back on beam. 9.8 flat. This is her first competitive floor routine.
Coach Raysat says she is a gamer. She wants to compete. She thrives on competition. Great first pass. Has a fun mix. Really performs. From an athletic family. Dad played college baseball, sister played college tennis.
Coaches say she has tremendous maturity for a young gymnast, and the confidence is growing meet by meet.
1.5, layout, super clean. Level deduction in this routine. She doesn't have 2 D elements, but Coach Ray says sometimes the judges don't notice or her performance is so good it doesn't matter. Fantastic ending there for the freshman.
Making her debut on floor.
There's that final pass, front layout, front full. Super difficult to end like that, and you can tell Elise is so excited to see her freshman coming back from the troubles earlier. They bring out the money gun for that routine.
Making it rain. Although it was a sunny day here in Seattle. Pair of 9.85s for Oregon State as they're navigating the beam effectively. And now Caitlin Yanish completes the all-around. In the midst of a busy night, a 9.725 on bars, 9.8 on the table, and she was brilliant on floor, 9.9.
trouble with some of the excellent strength and power she has, is corralling it on the beam right there. Just a little too much coming out of that handspring layout. Look how quickly she turns over that layout step out. Little shy of 180 on those leaps. So she watches episodes of The Office to calm her nerves. Wow, great job. Just that step back, but a clean routine and a fantastic night from Yanish.
Personal best last year as a freshman, 9.8, achieved it 4 times. Went 9.775 last week against Utah.
This is the dismount. Gainer full off the side. Too much power again, kind of her story. But it will contend for the all-around title tonight with Ebony Roberson. Yeah, so looks like the judges are having a conference here over Brenna Brooks' score. Like I mentioned, there was that up to the level deduction that they could take. Could be a reason that they are struggling with that. Yeah, so maybe some lineup confusion from the judges after switching in Brenna Brooks. This is Maya Washington.
Well, in fairness, the original lineup we received listed Geneva Thompson up next, but it's all subject to revision.
Right, so the coaches can make a change up until the first gymnast salutes on that event. So it looks like what happened is she made it with the scoring table, but that did not make its way to the judges. And if they compete out of order, that is a deduction. So want to make sure that the judges have the correct information.
And here is Maya. 9.8 on bars. 9.775 on beam on floor. 9.9 8 times in her career. A pair of 9.8s to start this season.
She is intense. She gets into this dance. Start off with a big double tuck. Corrals that landing well. Like how she dances out of that second pass. Saves her hardest tumbling pass for last. We'll do a double pike. Hop back, but well done. Intense routine and a great finish for Maya Washington.
One of those 9.9s we alluded to came in a pressure-packed situation at the NCAA Regionals.
See the coach or the teammates' reaction to that double pike. Solid finish, great excitement so far for the Huskies on floor. Donors choose.
A 9.8 flat completes the all-around at 39.25. For the third and final time, this is McKenna Singh. 9.875 on vaults, 9.775 in the floor exercise on beam. Her best 9.9 last year against Arizona, but she had a big issue a week ago. One of the miscues that Oregon State had in the loss to Utah when they had a counter fall.
And that's where she fell last week. Takes care of it today.
Co-captain with Isis Lowry.
flexibility there. You're full off the side left. Wow, what a beam routine and a beam set so far from the Beavers.
Well, especially given the issues of a week ago, that's gotta feel good to deliver here in Seattle.
To go on the road and erase your beam woes is a really impressive thing for a beam rotation to do. And the Beavers are excited, as they should be. They're one routine away from a fantastic beam score, and so far they've got the edge over the Huskies. You go head-to-head on those floor scores.
Washington, a large number, 9-8-7-5 as we approach the business end of this dual meet. Here is Geneva Thompson, who's had a very effective night. The sophomore, 9-8-5 on vault, 9-7 on bars here on floor. Best score came a week ago. Reminder, she did not compete last year. 9-7 against Arizona. She really is a testament to perseverance. At Junior Nationals in 2016, Geneva fell off the bars, and then again in her floor routine. Said it forced her to be even more focused heading into her senior year, as she had some decisions to make about where to go to college. It came down to Washington and Oregon State, and she chose UW.
And you are in for a treat with this routine. She loves to dance, loves to perform, just has so much power. Overcooked that first tumbling pass a little bit. But beautiful leaps there. Turgite 1.5. Wow, love that one. Dances right out. Nothing wrong with a little Missy Elliott. Like Maya, she saves her hardest tumbling pass for last. See if she can corral the landing on this double pike. Excuse me, Rudy finish. A little bit awkward there. Lands with the legs apart, didn't really finish the twist. Let's see if the judges give her full credit for that routine.
Wrapping up her outstanding evening tonight.
Coach Raystat said she could easily be in the all-around, but again, this is just her third meet in her Husky career. See the great power that she has, but a little off. You can see landed awkwardly, didn't finish the twist in the air. Finished it on the floor. I'm sure Coach Elise is alluding to that.
A teachable moment.
Teachable moment.
Singly comes through the 9-8-5. Here is Lacey Dagan with 9-7-2-5 on the table. The older of the Dagan sisters, the Florida transfer. Added beam a week ago against Utah, and we alluded to the wobbling performance by the Beavs. Lacey just a 9-2-5.
Coach Chaplin was just effusive in her praise for her perseverance to get back into shape, to make it into these lineups and recover from all of the injuries that she has suffered, since she is such a beautiful beam competitor, as we can tell from this flawless routine so far. It's a flight series that she had trouble with last week, and again today, unfortunately, just looked tentative on that landing. Looks like she wasn't quite ready for the beam. You want to go and attack the landing instead of waiting for the beam to come to you. Tight gainer dismount. An otherwise flawless routine that I am sure she will attack in workout this week. We'll check that layout series. Again, just under-rotated a bit, but grabbed for the beam, wasn't ready to finish it strong. And there is the dismount, the gainer. You can tell she is upset by that performance, but has so far been propped up by her teammates. Great set so far.
And Oregon State in position to drop that score heading into the final routine. Thompson wraps up her night. 9-8 flat here on floor, and Roberson now capping the all-around. 9-7-7-5 on vault. 9-9 on both bars and beam here on floor. When 9-8-7-5 a year ago against Arizona State, matched it a week ago against Arizona to win the event.
And a huge first tumbling pass, so difficult. That front double full, but then a front tuck out. She will just do 2 tumbling passes in this routine because of the difficulty from that first pass. She's the highest ranked Husky on floor, just 64. Final pass, Rudy punch layout, great height and extension. Needed just a 9-6-7-5 to beat Yanish in the all-around, and that should do it. Great night, and the money gun comes out for Ethany Roberson.
And the crowd appreciating that effort, finalizing the comprehensive performance tonight.
Coach Ray Stats excited by that final tumbling pass from a fantastic night by the junior.
Final competitor for Oregon State tonight had to wait all night for her only routine, anchoring the beam. It's Mela Lazaro, the junior from Hawaii. Went 9-9 in this event a year ago in her first college routine. Coming off a 9-8-5 a week ago against Utah.
And she is gorgeous on this event. A nice save there, a little bit off on the flight series. Moved to the anchor spot for the first time.
Going after the fall by Lacey Dagan. She has no margin for error.
Love how she works really high up on toe on this routine. Super elegant. Been over 9.8 in all but one of her collegiate beam routines. If she can stick this landing, should continue that streak. Great job from Mela Lazaro.
And that's got to be a mental challenge. You wait all night for one routine. It comes on beam, and you're anchoring for the first time.
And delivers the performance when the Beavers needed it. Look at this dismount, makes it look so easy. Side aerial, full, and spots that stick. Teammates go wild. It is going to come down to this final floor routine to see who wins this meet tonight.
And an athlete celebrating her birthday. Something's in the air tonight. We talked about happy birthday wishes for Mary Jacobson of Oregon State. Roberson goes 9-9 for the third consecutive event. Wraps up her all-around the 39.475. Happy birthday, Kristen Hoffa, the senior from San Marcos, California. She's dealt with a torn ACL, wrist surgery as well. She's gone 9-9 on floor twice, Season high 985, week 1 against Nebraska.
And that was a fantastic start. She has so much power, corrals that landing perfectly. And you'll notice her music skipped there. She continued on, unfazed. It's a true senior mark there.
It's amazing in the age of technology, the music can still skip. We're not playing 45s anymore.
Right? It's not on a CD either. We'll finish with a huge double pack. Check out the height that she gets on this tumbling pass. So easy, and wow, just steps back nearly on the line. Didn't see the flag go up though. What a performance in her one routine of the night. Kristen Hoffa, way to go on your birthday.
Impressive mental fortitude, dealing with the musical issues. It did not derail her in the final routine of what has been a compelling competition tonight between Washington and Oregon State. So there'll be an exhibition on beam, but this competition has concluded. And now it comes down to math. A reminder, Oregon State led by 0.2 of a point heading into this final rotation. So we'll get out the calculator and do some arithmetic. Let you know who won tonight in Seattle straight ahead. As Edge Washington, it came down to the final rotation, and the Beavers prevail by 0.15. It was just that close. In the process, breaking 196 for the first time this year, their best score of the early season. It's time now for our State Farm Here to Help Life Go Right highlights, spotlighting Caitlin Yanish, who was tremendous in the all-around tonight.
Yeah, Caitlin putting together 4 incredible rotations, a huge vault with a 9.8. Great power that we'll see continue throughout. Goes 9.8 on beam in that impressive set by the Beavers. 9.725 on bars, and a huge event-tying win, 9.9 on the floor.
And Caitlin kind enough to join us. Caitlin, so much to dissect tonight, but we have to start on the floor. What stood out to you in the midst of putting up the 9.9?
I thought our overall team atmosphere definitely stuck out tonight. I thought that everybody definitely brought their A game, and we were all on top of supporting each other and just being in our Beaver bubble, and I thought it was just so much fun.
Now, beam was a struggle for the team last week. Can you talk about what you guys did over the week to put together that set to win the meet tonight?
We definitely had a few heart-to-hearts, and we all talked about how much we need to just appreciate gymnastics and have an opportunity to be here as one, doing what we love. And I think that overall definitely helped us, because we've had the skills, we've had the routines down for months, but I think that realizing that we have the ability to do all of that definitely helped.
Caitlin, teams have identities and personalities. What's it like to be a member of this year's team?
This team has been so awesome. I think it is so fun, so energetic. There's so many big personalities on the team, and overall it's just a blast. I love it so much.
Thank you so much for the visit. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
Caitlin Yanish, a big reason why Oregon State defeated Washington tonight here in Seattle. They have dominated the series, and they keep it going once more this evening. Oregon State will try to maintain their momentum next Saturday, and the challenge gets all the more formidable, taking on number 2 UCLA. You'll see the reigning national champions, the Bruins, take on Stanford. Another top 25 showdown tomorrow here on Pac-12 Networks. As for Washington, they're hitting the road again. A reminder, this was their first home meet of the year. Next Friday, they'll take on the Stanford Cardinal in Northern California here on Pac-12 Network. For broadcast partner, Alyssa Mao, I'm Brian Weber. It's a win for Oregon State with their best score of the year, defeating Washington. Now, let's take you to the studio. It's time for Pac-12 Final. Mike Yin, Matt Muehlbach have all the action across the Conference of Champions.